Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to ETS2. So, last time I made the mistake and I delivered to something that was not in the Scandinavia DLC. Yes, I know, bit of a mess up. Anyway, we now today are gonna crack on with getting the Scandinavia DLC complete if we can. So, we want to take a cargo job, and we are... oh. We have to go to Pori, apparently. So, that is perfect, actually. That is somewhere we have not been before. That is actually the ideal job, and then we can work on picking up another one. So, let's get that started. Okay. Get the parking brake off, that would be useful, wouldn't it? Oh, now, as we're... no, we're not travelling light. I was going to say we're going to be travelling light for a little bit, so maybe I lift the axle on the trailer, but we're not. We're actually going back to where we picked up from. Did not look at all out of the mirrors there. That was not good. Should have done that. Oh, my headphone cable is knocking against my... what do they call them? Is it a spit guard? The thing on the mic that basically stops you from spitting on it. I guess it's a spit guard. I don't know. So we're going to pick up this job. Yeah, that one is computer processors. Fragile cargo as well. Nice. I have reviewed the DLC to have a look at where all of the different achievements can be completed. I have seen that there are a few that are a bit more tricky to complete. Some of them are actually completely impossible for us to complete while we own this trailer. Well, not while we own it, that's a lie. While we're using this trailer. So there are some that we're going to have to change trailer for, but that's not a problem. I did say that we would not always be using this. Right, I don't think I'm going to get this first time. Maybe. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can get it first time. A little bump on the back. I'm just going to straighten myself up, even though technically I was in. I'm claiming that as a win. Right, let's get loaded. So unfortunately this is going to be another nighttime trip, but we are only going to the port to start with. So it shouldn't be too bad. And how heavy are we? 3 tons, right, this is nice and light. So actually, we probably could lift the axle. I just have to remember my control for lifting the axle. Which one was it? No, it's one of these. That appears... has that lifted? Yeah, that has lifted the trailer axle. Okay. I thought I was being an idiot then. I thought I'd lifted the truck. I'm not even sure if we've got a truck axle lift. Anyway, sort of rambling now. But of course, with the truck axle picked up, it does mean we've got a slightly better turning radius. There's going to be a slight noise now. Yeah. Just me adjusting my chair. Yeah, so there is actually a better turning radius on the trailer. It's not amazing. It would actually be better if the last axle was the liftable one, because then the turning circle on the trailer would be better. But it's okay. This is better than nothing. These roads are completely dead. So we're off to the port. And from there, my mouse is shaking. From the port we'll be heading towards Norway. Yes, I know, I can hear it as well. And I've got a little message on the dashboard telling me that the axle has been lifted. I've actually never noticed that before. Try not to swerve into the oncoming traffic, that would be good. So we've got plenty of fuel, and whoa, in terms of rest time, well, we're going to get a ferry, but we've got loads of rest time. Ah, back to 60. We'll just bleed the speed off. So I think this is now the last of my backlog episodes, and then I'll be on to just doing 2 a week as originally planned. I didn't actually finish the 6 backlog episodes before I started releasing them, because I realised that I just didn't want to wait that long. I thought I'd have enough time to get all 6 done in 1 week, but I didn't, so it's taken 2 weeks to get the 6 episodes, which means that I have what's the word? I've released 2 episodes of the 6. So at the time of recording this one, 2 have already gone out. But then, yeah, we're in a good position because at least I've actually got myself a bit of a buffer. Now it just means that if I do want to do a live stream, I have to plan it much, much better. It doesn't mean it's impossible, it just means I have to plan it better. Right, now what's my high beams? This one. There we go. As there's no one else on the road with me, get ourselves a little bit of extra light. I don't remember how long it takes to get to the ferry port. So in terms of the DLC, there are a few achievements. So there's a quarry achievement. That one is impossible with this trailer. Also, it's going to take a while because there's quite a lot of quarries in Scandinavia for me to try and deliver to, and you've got to deliver to each of them. There is a SCANIA and a Volvo achievement for delivering truck parts to those factories, but apparently I completed the SCANIA one years and years ago, or the Volvo one, one of them. One of them I completed years ago, and the other one I have not. There's a marina, so with the marina one we have to deliver to the 3 marinas in the DLC. Again, not going to be able to do that with this trailer because that would require a low loader, so that we're delivering boats, I guess. And what's the remaining one? There's one for the bridge, but we've already done that. It was only one bridge. I actually thought there were several, but it was only one bridge we had to go across. And then, of course, going to all the cities. And we have not yet gone to all of the cities. Which reminds me, before we crack on, I was hoping that maybe I would go through a city. No, but I can go through here. That's the main SCANIA dealer. We can make a little detour and go through there, just so that we discover it. And my lights are green. Let's go. And we're turning off here to the right, by the looks of it. Yep, I can see a boat symbol, which means we're definitely heading in the right direction. So I left up here, and then it's a windy passage up to the port. So I'm currently reporting 42 minutes real time from now. However, I know that's not really the case because of the ferry journey. Oh no, it's not a windy road. Not really. Ooh. I'm going a lot faster than I should be. Let's put the retarder on. I do not make enough use of my retarder. Obviously in autopilot, that's what happens when you play so much flight sim. When I'm in cruise control, he does use the retarder, but we don't in general. So straight on through, not stopping. We've got priority lane straight onto the boat. And here we go. Whoop. It's always very bumpy when you get on. Oh look, a Christmas decorated, 2 Christmas decorated ones. Switch the engine off and we want to go here. €1,000 that is costing us. Woohoo! But there we go. And we've now got some daylight, which is always a bonus. So I'm now reporting 13 minutes. This is going to be... No, I was going to say this is going to be the most perfectly timed job ever, but that means that now I've jinxed it, and we're going to get stuck at every traffic light, or whatever. How on earth do we get out? Oh, over here, okay. Over here. So even with our little delay heading towards the SCANIA factory, we are still going to be finishing at a nice time. This is a bit of a miracle. And I'm a little bit sick at the moment, I have to say. I can also turn off my lights. Whoa, that was heavy braking. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's start heading to our delivery. So we're now in Sweden. Yeah, because I've got my countries the wrong way around. For some reason I was thinking Sweden was on the west. But no, Norway's on the west, Sweden's on the east. Ooh, we're up to 70. Let's get the cruise control up. So not only did I mess up the Balkans pack, thinking that Finland was in Scandinavia and would count, but I also managed to mess up the basic geography of Scandinavia. So, straight over at the roundabout. No one is coming. And off we pop. At the end of this job, I don't remember, but I think we might be able to afford to pay off one of our loans, which would be nice. I've also decided what the grand aim of this series is going to be. I want a particular truck. It's a mod truck that I downloaded ages ago. Incredibly detailed, really, really nice. It's the Ford truck, but it cost a lot. It won't come up in the used trucks mod because it's not in the used trucks, because the used trucks... What do you mean head? For goodness sake. Yeah, it won't come up in the used trucks because that's base game. So it only uses base game trucks, I believe. When I did have a look at it, I didn't notice any modded trucks in there. But I only have No, I have the Saizu as well, don't I? Which is what my driver's currently driving, I think. I don't even remember what my drivers are driving now. I'm getting confused with what's on my other profile. We'll have to do a little check at the end of this. But anyway, we're really... We're quite close now to the Scania factory. Only an hour and a half. Which, because it's all motorway, it will tick by very quickly. And then this Scania factory is also where we need to deliver some goods to. But we need to find a job where we're delivering to the Scania factory. And that's what we haven't got yet. And I don't know, we could get some parts in a curtain cider, but we haven't yet. I should be moving across to the side. My speakers just turned off, that was the boom. Right, I'm going to take cruise control off for a minute. Because we are turning here. Oh look, it's one of those Renault trucks again. Right. Back onto the motorway again. I think. No, this looks like side streets. Ooh. Blimey. That was a little dangerous. Come on, cars, you can go. There's enough room to park a bus there. Oh, for goodness sake. I hate it when they do this. This is the only problem with AI traffic. Right, start going. Go, 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 go. Good lads. Slash ladies. Slash neutrals. I don't think we have one for that. So this is the marina down there. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Going a little bit too fast here. Come on, guys, speed up. I don't want us to take all day. I watched I was going to say funny, it was actually quite terrifying. A Darwin Awards video the other day of a moped that was in front of a truck, and the truck did not see them at all because they were completely in the blind spot underneath the dash. And what happened? Well, the truck completely ran over the moped with the driver on, but by some miracle the driver managed to avoid it and stay in sort of, the truck went over the top, they were underneath the chassis. Ooh. And just rolled out of the way after the truck had passed over. It was quite terrifying to see, I have to say. But yes, there is quite a large blind spot underneath the dash. And that car on the left has just emerged from absolutely nowhere. He was not in my mirrors. This is the trouble with blind spots. You really are blind. I remember when I learned to drive, my instructor parked the car in such a way that using only mirrors, not turning my head outside of the not turning my head properly, just using mirrors, there was a double-decker bus that was completely invisible to me. Just as an example of how blind spots work. And it's quite an effective example when you realise that, when he says, okay, now turn your head to the left, and you look and you go, what? There's a big double-decker bus and I couldn't see it. Whoa, 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 what are you doing, buddy? Swerving a little there. So this is the Scania factory, even signposted. And we want to turn off here. And I'm guessing that's it. That's part of it anyway. Oh, thank you. He's decided to let me go. Very nice of him. So no, this is not the Scania factory, but it is up ahead. Not here, that's a dead end. Well, we've now just discovered another location, so we're now on 16 of 27. But this is where the SCANIA factory is. Whoa! Ah. I took that turn way too tight. And fast. No, not tight, the other one. Wide. Wide and fast is how I took it. God, I can't even work out what I'm doing. Can't even describe what I'm doing. It's not particularly useful if you're trying to do commentary of a game on YouTube and you can't describe where you're going or what you're doing. So this is it. This is the Scania factory then. We are going to hook a left, but before we do, I'm going to take a screenshot here. Oh, this is actually an achievement? There we go. So we got a photo trophy as well. I wasn't expecting that. Excuse me. Right, we're going to now just swing a complete left by here. And then we can get back on our way. We've got 6 minutes real time. So yeah, the episode is still on track at the moment in terms of time. And then right here, let's try to make these turns a little slower. These are some quite windy roads here. Ooh! Renault delivering to Scania. Anyone coming? No, we're good. Oh, aye. Come on, truck. This is not a heavy load. You can do it. There we go. And now we crack back onto the motorway again. Come on, Transco. So we are actually going to need to go back home to Hamburg at some point because we need to drop the trailer off, and that is the only way of doing it. As far as I know. There might be another way, but I'm not aware of it. We'll wait for me, car, sorry. I will Google it to see if there is another way of doing it, but I don't think so. I think we have to drop it off. I know that I can dump the trailer somewhere and come back for it, but I don't think I can pick up another job when I'm doing that, even if it's an empty trailer. I'm not sure it's allowed. So we've got another bridge coming up, I think. Or maybe it's Stockholm Tower. No, it's a bridge. I'm now holding up all the traffic because I'm barely going fast enough to actually overtake. Let's just increase for a moment so we can get past. It's worth the risk. I saw some trucks yesterday on the way to work misbehaving a little. Their method of overtaking was quite outlandish, to the point where they almost caused a crash. Right, and now cruise control back down. We'll be there any time now, if we don't have to keep slowing. Well, I'm not sure what's going on, and yeah, I need to adjust these brakes. I'm going to do that. What? My headlights are on. Do I really have to keep the headlights on completely? In the middle of the day? And I know it's Scandinavia where it gets dark a little bit earlier, but still, seems a little bit over the top. OTT. Oh. I'm following the police car, which means I won't get caught for speeding. This is a nice little trick I've learned. Saw it on a YouTube video before. If you're behind a police car, you will not get caught. But Truckee is warning me that I'm nearly race stats because of the speed I'm doing. So I've just got to be a little bit careful. Race stats still count in terms of Truckee, but still better to just avoid it if I can. I think I'm going to have to pull back in soon because we are almost there. We are coming off at the next junction, so I will start to slow down so I can pull in. And then, yeah, we're coming off here. Lynn Coping. Probably not how you pronounce it. Almost certainly not how you pronounce it. Why are you so slow, truck? What's going on? What's the crack? Come on. Only 8 kilometers left. There we go, that's another one discovered, so we're now on 17 of 27. 10 left. Right, there is a roundabout. So, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I was slowing anyway, you didn't need to be so drastic with the slowdown there. With the slowdown, my goodness. I mean, with the brakes. Ooh, it's got some trailer damage, and I'm not quite sure why. Must have clipped something. So, another roundabout coming up. It is quite nice when you're delivering such light loads. The truck does have plenty of power. When you're doing the 24 ton loads, you do feel the difference, which is nice that they've done that, really. They could have just made it so everything feels exactly the same, but that's not very realistic. SCS have done a really good job with ETS2, I have to say. and their whole model of pay once and then everything works and you just get DLC. Why is there a complete Christmas delivery? Yeah, that whole model, I really like it. I think it's a great way to keep the game fresh and keep the studio paid. So obviously if the studio has no money, then they don't have the ability to then develop new DLC or new games or whatever. So doing it this way is a very good way of doing it. Come on, guys. Yeah. Having said that, you can pick up ETS2. I've seen it for €2.50 before, which is probably a rounding up from £2. It's incredibly cheap sometimes. So, I think we're going to try and cover as much of this as we can. We're going to go like that. We're going to do a full, strange, funny route, just so we can cover as much of the town as possible. There will still be one small section to cover, but we can do that on the way out, I think. There we go. Way. That was a bit of a solid brake then. How are the brakes doing? Yeah, they're okay. Good. Good, 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 good. Ooh. I only meant to move to the side so I could look at the lights, and instead I managed to flick everything. Little cats. The cats will always move with me to another truck now. That's been decided. So, we want to pull across. There's no one behind us, so that's parfait, as the French would say in a Bristolian accent. Parfait. Whoop. There we go. Now we've just got to wait for our turn. I am extending the video time a little bit by doing this nonsense, but I could have done it off camera, I suppose. But I've already started now, so I kind of have to finish. Okay, cookie. Take a right at the roundabout. We don't have a slip road. Ooh. Is anyone else coming? No. We're good. Oops. I've got into the habit of cancelling my indicators on here because they don't always turn off. At that time it actually did turn off and I still cancelled it, but that just meant I was actually turning it on. Don't. There you go, thank you. It looks like there's going to be plenty of places around here for me to pick up another job, which is great news. And in terms of resting, we've still got time to do some more work. Not in this episode, but in this driving time. So we are going to turn right in here, which means we're going to discover an MAN truck dealer. Yep, there we go. I thought for a second it wasn't going to give us the discovery. And then we turn left by here. Anyone coming? No, all good. Okie dokie. Down to the end, turn left and make the delivery. There we go. Let's just sit here nicely and wait for the lights. which is basically my life anyway. Lights, lights, lights. Come on. Change, lights, change. Ooh, French trailer. A strange Christmas themed trailer. I think this is because of the trailer pack I've used from DB Creation. I should probably turn off the Christmas, because there is a set of Christmas trailers in there, and I've still got them. I think I've got them turned on. The Halloween ones are off, but I think the Christmas ones are on. Right, now where do we pull in? It looks like by here. And apologies for my sniffeliness. It's not very nice. So we're going around the back. There's some Towson trailers. Hello! Get those hazard lights on. Oops, no. That one. So that's our delivery spot just by there. Let's get the window down. Full lock. In fact, I think I'm going to have to blindside this delivery. So let's get ourselves straight. I'm not quite sure how to get in here, I have to be honest. I think the only realistic way is for me to do a complete turn . When I'm using the mouse, I do struggle a little bit, because it means I'm basically one-handed steering. The steering wheel is quite heavy. Okay, so now what I can do is I can blindside all the way back down, which means, let's get that window back up, it's really not necessary. So start the swinging process. I'll make sure we don't lock up the trailer. So my video of the right length has now turned into quite a substantial video. Okay, now we straighten up just a little, and then we can start to make the turn. I need to make sure I don't hit that trailer, of course, and I'm pretty certain I'm not going to do this in one go, and that I will actually need a second attempt. I think I'm getting a bit too close to the other trailer. Okay. Now let's go again. Apologies that this is taking so long. I thought this would be a fairly routine parking. Turns out I was dead wrong. But it looks like we've got it. There we go. Right, get those off. Okay. Is the window up? It is. And let's deliver. Job done. And we went up a level. Very nice. Right, I started getting the eco-driving jobs just to save a bit of fuel. I think we should probably continue with that. Zo. We've got new upgrades. I'll check those later. Let's have a quick look. Drivers. So what are they driving? Oh, a DAF and a Mercedes Actros. Okay. Now, used trucks, this is what I was talking about, I think. Yes. Yeah, so we've only got, by the looks of it, the base game trucks. I'm not going to find... Yeah, I'm not going to find any others. But that's fine. And then bank. Where's bank? It's not here. I have to go back to the bank. And here's the bank. So we could pay that one off. That would reduce our payments per day. I think we should do it. Means we've got only 3,000 euros, but it also means that we'll do another job today, so we'll get some more money. And we've already paid the lumps. For now! Yes. That is everything. So, thank you very, very much for watching, everyone. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.